Hey y'all, we are back again with another chapter reading from the book of Isaiah in the Passion Translation. And after this reading, at some point, the footnotes will be in a separate post if you're watching on YouTube, and they will be in the comment section if you're watching on Facebook.
I don't have a drink. I'm just getting coming.
Okay. All right, go play. He's so cute. It's my nephew. And so you can be watching for those. Right now, I'm working on playing catch up to get us caught up to where we are meant to be. I've been sick for forever, it feels like. And so there's a lot of reading that I need to catch up on. Plus, Facebook has changed their policy about live videos. And so things are going to have to change for posting this. I'm going to have to do... whatever. The way that it's going to be done now is once I get caught up and we're back to being live, I will be going live on the YouTube page and then downloading that video and posting it on the Facebook page. I was doing it opposite before. But now that those videos are basically getting deleted.
I'm a boss.
Okay. Getting deleted. I have to, over here, buddy, you can't be in the video. I'm having to download those and re-upload them as regular videos so that you guys can still have access to them for later on. So that's taking some time on top of me getting caught up from being sick. So thank you for your patience and your grace. I would like for you to finish what you're doing outside. Go do what you're doing outside. You're being ornery right now. He's being ornery right now because he knows that I'm on a video and recording. He's got this ornery look on his face. But we're now going to get into our chapter 10 reading out of the Passion Translation and go from there. Arrogant Assyria. Woe to those who legalize injustice and write oppressive legislation. You rip away the rights of the poor and prey upon widows and orphans. What will come of you on your day of visitation when disaster comes from afar? To whom will you run for help? And what will you do then with all your great wealth? You'll have no option. You run away. You'll have no option but to cringe among the captives or fall among the corpses of the slain. Yet despite all this, his anger has not subsided and his hand is poised to strike. Woe to arrogant Assyria, the rod of my anger. The club I place in the king's hand is my fury. I am the one who has sent him against a godless nation and ordered him to attack a people who anger me. I sent him to take the spoil and seize the plunder and to trample them down like dust in the street. But he has no clue what he's doing. He has something else in mind. He plans on annihilating many nations and thinks, after all, I have made my executive commanders into kings. Calneh will be no different than Carchemish, whom I destroyed. I'll destroy Hamath as I did Arpad and make Samaria like Damascus. Since I was able to seize kingdoms full of idols and images more powerful and more impressive than those of Jerusalem and Samaria, won't I do the same thing to Jerusalem and Samaria and their idols? But when the Lord has carried out his purpose on Mount Zion and Jerusalem, he will punish the king of Assyria because of his overbearing arrogance and unrestrained pride. He boasted, "Look what I have done by the strength of my hand and by my wisdom. See how clever I am. I have erased the borders of nations and plundered their treasures. I have been like a mighty conqueror, subduing those in strong fortresses. I seized their wealth as one who found an unprotected nest. As one who gathers eggs that have been left behind, so I gathered the wealth of the world. And the young birds can neither move a wing nor even open their mouths to peep. Is the axe greater than the one who wields it? Is the saw greater than the one who cuts with it? Can the axe strike without a hand to move it? Can a lifeless wooden cane walk all by itself? Therefore the sovereign Lord Yahweh, commander of angel armies, will send a devastating plague among Assyria's proud warriors. Yes, the glory of Assyria will be burned and go up in smoke. For the light of Israel will become a fire in their midst, and the Holy One will become a flame. He will consume the thorns and thistles of the Assyrian king in one day. The splendor of his forest and orchard will be completely destroyed like a dying man fading away. The forest will have so few trees left that even a little boy could count them. In that day, neither the remnant of Israel nor the survivors of the house of Jacob will lean any more upon the one who abused them, but they will lean fully on the faithfulness of the Lord Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel. A remnant will return, the remnant of Jacob's tribes, to the mighty God. Though your people Israel were as many as the sand on the seashore, only a remnant will return. Destruction has been decreed, and it will be overflowing with righteousness. For the Lord Yahweh, commander of angel armies, will complete the destruction he has decreed upon the whole land. Sorry for the dog barking. So hear what the Lord Yahweh, commander of angel armies, has to say. My Zion people, do not be gripped with fear over the Assyrians who oppress and abuse you, as the Egyptians did long ago. After only a brief moment, I will end my indignation against you, and it will fall upon them to their destruction. The Lord Yahweh, who commands angel armies, will wield his whip against them, as when he struck Midian at the rock of Oreb. And once again, he will raise his rod over the waters as he did in Egypt. In that day, the Lord will remove the heavy burden from your shoulders and break off the yoke of bondage from your necks because of the heavy anointing upon you. The Assyrian army attacked Aiath. They passed over into Migron and stored their equipment at Michmash. They went through the pass and spent the night at Geba. Ramah was alarmed and trembled. Those in Gibeah, the city of Saul, ran for their lives. Cry aloud, O daughter of Galem. Listen, O Laisha. Poor Anathoth. Madmenah is retreating. The residents of Gebim are hiding. This very day, standing at Nob, he will shake his fist at the mountain of the daughter of the house of Zion, at the hill of Jerusalem. Behold, the sovereign Lord of angel armies is about to cut off the branches with terrifying power. He will cut down the exalted heights of the high, and all the lofty will be brought low. He will slash the thickets of the forest as with an axe, and Lebanon will fall before the mighty one. That is chapter 10 in the book of Isaiah. Thank you so much for staying patiently and having mercy through all the distractions, because there were quite a few in the past couple of videos. So I appreciate all of you for hanging out for that. And if you're watching on Facebook, again, the footnotes will be posted in the comment section down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, they'll be posted in a separate post as soon as possible. And again, in the Passion Translation is what we are reading. So thank you so much for coming back and listening and watching once again. Be sure to check out those footnotes when they are posted. Otherwise, I will see you for our next chapter the next time. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.